Welcome back to my round 3 game of this month's REV GP. I'm playing 4-color Consonance against Zangy, who I should probably look at their deck. Actually, yeah, I should look at their deck before deciding that I should mulligan this hand because it has no 2-drops. Seems like they're on some sort of tempo deck with counters with 4 Omen Deceptions and 4 Fars. God damn it. Do I? Fine, I guess I'll play another counter matchup. Anyways, I'm mulligan this. And this hand, yeah, it's fine. So what do I bottom? I don't want to bottom a land, right? Do I bottom Grand Consonance? I mean, Arnsec probably will flip me into something, so I will bottom Grand Consonance because that's going to take way too long. And yeah, move to bottom Library. At least my mana is slightly better this game, right? I get to start on Magdalena Bay, which gets me enough colors. Ooh, sorry on Kaleidoscope. Classic. Okay, so my turn. What do I draw? Contested Passage. It's another land, sure. Play Magdalena Bay tapped and pass the turn. So next turn, I'll be playing out Speaker of On. And they're holding up a counter spell, probably. Nascent Light Vein, come on. Can we get some non-lands? Oh, the Speaker's gonna get counter. I mean, do I just print out Chromatic Shard instead? Okay, what? Adrian Deception when it enters counter. How come we didn't get this card in MSCM? Okay, anyways, lots of devotion cards, apparently. Well, okay, I'm just gonna run out my creature and get countered. They let it happen. Okay, cool. What does that do? Okay, lets you loot whenever you cast a blue non-creature spell. I mean, I'm hoping to drop on Ascetic next turn, because that would let me do something with my mana, at least. Get all these lands into play. But somehow I feel like they're gonna counter everything I play, so yeah, not looking good for me. Well, they can't play a forest. No, they can't play a forest. No, they can't. They can play a tax and counter spell, which will hit on Ascetic. Do I want that to happen? I mean, I can. Yeah, I have enough things to get red for Fury Calhelion. I just play towards trying to play Fury Calhelion next turn and using on Ascetic to clear it away. It seems like a reasonable plan. In that case, I'll play New Divide untapped and yeah, keep up New Divide. I don't know what I'm gonna flip. So is this gonna eat a counter spell? It's not. They're saving their counter spells for something. Well, I can grab Asahai and start. I can start slamming a bunch of big things turn after turn. Is that good for me? I mean, I don't think that's what I want to do against the tempo deck, but at the same time, I mean, I don't have any great options, so I will do that. Oh, and Cockatrice now automatically closes your window after you bottom all the cards in it. I can play Chromatic Shard, right? Actually, I will do that. So, what colors do I need? I already have all the colors I need for Asahai, right? Well, I still need white somewhere and red. Okay, so these guys are making red, this thing's making white. And I have literally 2 green sources. Well, this is just how it's gonna have to work when you're playing a deck with pretty horrible mana. Yeah, naming red. So grab planes, play this guy, set annotation on red, and let's see if Chromatic Shard resolves. Oh yeah, I guess I technically am threatening a Grand Consonance next turn. I mean, they don't know what's in my hand, so I do have the mana for Grand Consonance next turn, technically. Ooh, well, that definitely gets me there. So yeah, I mean, my plan here is to just get a bunch of mana. Oh, okay. Run a Spellblade number 2. They can loot a bunch, but it's just creatures, right? So I'm not too worried. I do think I want to start attacking their mana. They're probably holding a Forest Judgment. No, they're tapping out of it. Banish to the Isle. Alright, that's fine. Oh, Anesthetic. Huh. I guess they're going on the offense. I mean, that's not an unreasonable plan to go for. But now what do I get to do? New Divide. Huh. Well, I get to resolve a Fury Calhelion. Not sure how good that is for me. Well, Fury Cal blows up their Kaleidoscope planes. That actually puts them back on Devotion somewhat. Do they have any one-man counter spells? Surely they don't, right? No, they don't. Okay, good. Yeah, Asahai or Fury Call. Asahai also blocks these guys. Dreamfall blows up. Oh no. Asahai will survive a Dreamfall. I think I play Asahai first. Yeah, I think I convinced myself to play Asahai first. Well, no, if I Fury Call Helion, they only get 3 mana. What can they do on 3 mana? Like, a bunch of their things require more than 3 mana. And I just have to hope Fury Call Helion is good enough to block. Actually, I would also need to fetch for Mountain to cast that, which puts me down to 10. So Asahai is a safe play, but Fury Calhelion is the winning play if things work out. I mean, they are starting to run out of resources, right? So I should drop Fury Calhelion now. Okay, how can they screw over my Asahai play? The fall of tracks, huh? Well, whatever. I'm gonna play Asa High and keep back speaker of on to. You know what? Why would I need to keep back speaker? Yeah, I'm gonna just run out Asa High and attack with speaker, right? That feels really iffy. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Just gonna Asa High plus and keep back speaker. Am I willing to trade speaker off? I think I am actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep back speaker. 100-handed. Okay, I guess that's why I kept Theory Kill held on. It's to blow up their basically free man land. Did they banish it? No, Fall of Tracks. Okay, yeah, that does answer Asahai, but that's fine. It gets exiled, they make creatures next turn, and then they draw a card next turn, I guess. Okay, sure. But they're tapping off counter spells every turn, which kind of indicates they don't have counter. Oh, well, that's perfect timing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alternatively, I can just play New Divide untapped, and that will get me enough mana. And yeah, well, I do need to get red too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll play it pre-combat. So play New Divide untapped. Fetch red. Yeah. So here's Mountain, and that's enough green sources. There's Grand Consonance. Let's see if I get some good hits. And they can't counter this. So like a top 7. And what do I get? Drift off, all throw, Speaker of On. Yeah, I definitely want to drift off their Banish. Do I want to drift off their Banish the IO or their Fall of Tracks? I think Fall of Tracks is mostly whatever. I'm fine if it goes to second. Art and Sec will actually let me do a lot of stuff, so I want to get that. And then, yeah, so that's 4 things. Do I want Genesis Spiral instead? Yeah, Genesis Spiral is way too slow, right? Yeah, probably. But at the same time, I mean, overall kills that. I mean, you know what? I'll just grab these guys. So this thing comes into play tapped. This thing, well, actually, Speaker of On will trigger on this because I learned that you get counters even if it ties. Apparently, I mean that's what I heard. But yeah, better to ask Judge about that. Okay, apparently it works. Sure. Honor Aesthetic enters the battlefield. I get the look at top 4 and take something. I guess do I grab Drift Off number 2 or Honor Aesthetic number 2? I think Drift Off number 2 is better. Oh, no, I'm just gonna grab Honor Aesthetic number 2 so I can keep flipping, right? Or, I think taking Honor Aesthetic is actually a safe play here because it plays on counter spells way better. Yeah, because even if I get board wipes, I'm still fine. So Ulfro is gonna do its thing, which is blow up something and get back land. They're keeping up. I guess they're thinking about whether to play their cantrip or not. Do they have 1-mana spells at instant speed? I don't think they do. So yeah, I'm not sure what they're waiting for. Okay, they let it happen. And I'm gonna play out Contested Passage because might as well get my extra land play for free. So yeah, a pretty good turn for me. Next turn I get to Fury Call Hellion something. Unless they Pharaoh's Judgment me, I guess. Oh yeah, maybe I should have attacked. I definitely should have attacked. I forgot that I could attack this turn. Now they make their own tokens. Yeah, probably should stack my land slightly better. Well, doesn't really matter. I'll fetch out planes with this guy because I do need my. Oh, actually, I don't need double white. Storm Scraper. I have no way to answer this. Yeah, I have no way to answer this thing. Cool. And I can't race it either very well. Maybe I should. Yeah, I should have taken Drift off. Well, too late to change my mind about that. Let's see. Yeah, I'll grab my planes. For max shard number 2. Okay. Well, I know what I'm gonna do pre-combat, which is Fury Call Hellion, blow up their 100-handed pillar. Can Ulfro sack anything? Ulfro can sack New Divide, I guess. Do I want to do that? Do I have enough to earn a sec plus Spirit Call this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I definitely do. I think I will go for it. So yeah, I'm assuming this resolves. They let it happen. Cool. Running up the bulls. Okay, that is a way to win the game in short order. Do I play that? That thing's just gonna make copies of the Fall of Tracks, right? No, this thing can copy itself. Why can it copy itself? Okay, well, I mean, playing running of the bulls also prevents these guys from blocking, I guess. Do I just die if I? Okay, I need to play a bit better. So I mean, I can play Fury Call Hellion now, blow up their land. That's probably worth something. So they draw a card from this. Storm Shaper copies itself, and Storm Shaper copies itself, and then I die on 1 turn to that thing. Okay, do I running or do I Fury Call first? I'll play running first, we'll get a counter on my bull. And how easily can they activate this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? They can just activate it for 3 and definitely whack me with it next turn. Iron Aesthetic can do chump blocking duty. I'm fine with trading away some Iron Aesthetics. Yeah, I think I'm willing to keep back Fairy Call Helion for a turn. So I'll play out Running of the Bulls. I'm also going to sack New Divide, and you know what? I think I can afford to cycle away a mountain or cycle away a forest, right? I have enough sources for the. Actually, I have enough white sources. I can afford to cycle away a plains. I'll grab forest, I guess. So plus Ulfro, sack plains, draw a card, another Ulfro, cool. I think I'm gonna also cycle the Chromac Shard, or I can play Ulfro number 2 and blow up their other Spellblade. I mean, that's probably worth something. Yeah, I think that is probably worth it. Or yep. Then it does get back at planes too, so there's that. Or actually no, I'll get back a New Divide. Might as well start fetching stuff out of my deck. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I also am looking for Drift Off so that I can answer Storm Shaper or Storm Scraper, whatever. So running of the Bulls makes a thing, gets a counter. I will attack with my soldiers, I think. Yeah, no point in keeping them back. So swing out with these guys, go to blocks. I'm assuming they get whacked for. Okay, right. Oh, on the right, it's they also look at their things, right? Okay, okay, sure. Oops. Well, I still get to whack them for a bit. Oh, they can do that. I did not think this through very well. Oh, anyways, yeah, I have one turn to deal with this thing before I just die to it. I think if they swing out, I'm gonna chump Underhanded Pillars and the human, or I mean, block the human, chump the pillars, and then next turn I blow up the pillar with Fury Call Helion. I think if I took Drift Off that turn off the Iron Aesthetic instead of Iron Aesthetic number 2, I would have been in a better situation because I could have answered this thing, and then I'm head on board. Millet Meditation. So they're just gonna draw some cards. That's fine. Do I have any Enchantment Destruction post board? It seems like the answer is no. Okay, seriously, what? No. Yeah, my board is not very good. Yeah, okay, I might as well show my sideboard. But yeah, I mean, that actually Braze is good against them, right? The Braze will kill Storm Scraper. Guess that's also kind of good against them, right? It kills some things. Anyways, they whack me with this thing, and they just make another copy of it. And I can't really stop that from happening. I think about where it's going. I mean, is there any point in not just pointing at itself? They're killing Ulfro. Never mind. Yeah, that's what they mean by pointing at or deciding where it's going. So a good top deck right now would be. Well, no, Drift Off doesn't even do it now because there's 2 of them and they have Ward. Magdanella Bay. Do I have? No, I don't have lethal. Then so what do I do now? I mean, technically, I'm still winning the race, sort of. I just have to play Fury Call Helion, blow up their land. I do not want to go into tunnels because then they can get these guys going into tunnels, and then I'm in a lot of trouble. And then I just swing with all these guys. Alternatively, I can Fury Call Helion face. I think no matter what I do, I'm always going to draw cards first, so I should just do that. The Chromac Shard, draw a card. It's not useful. Do I just play all my land? I mean, so Magdalena Bay. I mean, it could do something. Actually, no, it will be able to. I can use it as a combat trick to kill one of the Storm Scrapers, and then post combat I can play Fairy Call Helion. All right, I guess that's a plan. It's not a great plan, but it is a plan. I can use it, right? Yeah, I have the right sources to do that, and I have enough sources to play Fairy Call Helion afterwards. Hopefully, like I definitely have enough basics left in my deck, right? Yeah, probably. Actually, if I play Fairy Call pre-combat, I get to trigger Speaker of On twice, and then that gets me a 6/7 Fury Call Helion. I mean, that is pretty threatening to their life total. And I can put it in a tunnel so that they can't block it with the humans, so then they have to put one of their tokens on blocking duty. Can I do all that this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can do it without tapping my Speaker of Ons. I just need to keep track of how I'm tapping my mana. Well, I should track New Divide first then. And I think it's like at this point I'm alright fetching a forest. So yeah, Fury Call Helion. If they have a counter spell, it wouldn't be a bad time to use it. Please tell me it's not Ifara's Judgment. Okay, it is. They get to draw 2 cards for 2 mana. Fine. I mean, can I erase them? Maybe. Okay. Alright, so let me think. If I hit face, they go down to 13. I attack with everything. They're gonna do some blocking. I kill one of their things, and then I whack them for 4. So 3 plus 4, that's 7. They'll be down at somewhere around 9 life, and they're gonna keep everything back to block. Alternatively, I whack their 100. I definitely need to kill their land, I think. Yeah, I definitely do need to kill their land, because they can just, because it throws off my race, or throws off the race a lot. So at least this thing gets 2 counters though, from the 2 Speaker of On triggers. Oh, it's only a 6. Yeah, I might have overestimated how much. Oh, never mind. The range of the bullets can go into tunnels now. Cool. Yeah. Well, so I guess I just attack with these guys, right? You don't want to attack with everything. Isn't that kind of suspicious if I do that? It's probably not, but like I don't want to die to. If they don't block, do they just die? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, but do I just die? It gets pretty close. I don't want to chance it. Just gonna attack like extra damage will matter. I'm gonna attack with. I'm gonna serve with everything. They're gonna block with Storm Scraper when then they take 9. Is that? I definitely want to get rid of Storm Scraper, right? Otherwise they get this. No, even next turn they get the Storm Scraper into the tunnels, and then I need to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna fetch out another forest and then use my combat trick on the land. Might have been a waste not using it to do damage to face, but whatever. Actually, it could, maybe it would have been correct to save it, because that means I could have used it to get Fury Cow Hellion through for damage. Fury Cow will one-shot with Magdalena Bay. Huh. Yeah, maybe I should have done something different. Well, too late to change my mind. And they probably drew into removal, so there's that too. Are they gonna dream? They're gonna Dreamfall away their own board. Tap. Oh, it don't. Why is crap? Why does it also prevent a tapping? Okay, I just lose then. They put it in the tunnels. I mean, if I didn't use Magdalena Bay there, maybe I would have had, they would have had 2 untapped Storm Scrapers, and then I just die. Well, unfortunate. I think my deck just has a bad matchup. Oh, wait, never mind. Can I cast that? So how much do I need to pay? I need to, they have ward 3 each. So I need 6 plus 6, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. Definitely, I definitely don't have enough. I mean, I can pay for one of these things, right? Can I do, so 3 plus 3 plus, or 3 plus 6? I can definitely do that. Wait, huh. No, they go on the stack. Okay, never mind. It doesn't work out. Well, I can prevent myself from dying, so that's something. I prevent myself from dying and also get to drift off. What? Drift off their meditation or something? I mean, that feels irrelevant. I can drift off one of their creatures. Well, anyways, I always tap out for this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, if they omen me, I just lose, because this thing awards for your number of enchantments, which is, I don't think I should kick the drift off just to play around that possibility. Yeah, I agree. I'm just gonna go for an unkicked drift off. Play it safe. They can also have Korana Spellblade, which just straight up kills me if they flash it in, but whatever, I can't do anything against that. One more? Wait, why? Oh, Kaleidoscope. Okay, good thing I didn't kick it, or else I would have just gotten it countered. Okay, so now what? Actually, I'm gonna keep back the bow, because I win if I survive this turn, right? Like, they can't answer my board, so or they can't answer my board without wiping it. Or I guess they can Dreamfall me again, and that'd be really sad. What are the chances they have a Korana Spellblade? Is there anything else they can flash in? How much do I want to bet that they? You know what? I think I'm willing to take the chance. I'm going to put the bow in the tunnels and attack them. If they have Korana Spellblade, then whatever. I've lost. Looks like they don't, so I got rewarded for making that play. Now let's see if they have Dreamfall number 2, because that's the only way they stop me here. I guess they can like whack me down to 2 and then wipe the board, but that's fine. Well, I guess they can make a copy of, or they're gonna make a copy of the creature again. At least I'm keeping up. Dreamfall again. Okay, fine. Why is Dreamfall so powerful? Well, oh, okay, that's hilarious. No, I just die. Okay, that's sad. It could have been hilarious, but now it's just sad. Actually, huh. If I top decked All-Fro there, I could have won, because I could have shot face with that thing. Actually, could I have shot face with All-Fro earlier? Would I actually kill with All-Fro? I killed 2 Korana Spellblades, right? So it was still like both are valid uses of All-Fro. I mean, maybe if I didn't immediately use the second All-Fro, I could have kept the first one around, and who knows? But now I just lose, because I can't stop both tokens. Yeah, okay. Well, at least I tried. So, post-board, I have literally nothing for this matchup again. Or, no, Braids does stuff, I guess. I don't like it. Like, it's not the right kind of deck for, like, maybe Cathet is. Cathet definitely does stuff, I think. Yeah. I'm definitely boarding out Genesis Spiral because that card's garbage. Boarding out I want Braces. It's instant speed interaction. What do I board out? I'm already down to 3 Grand Consonances. I can't really afford to go any lower, but yeah. Drift Off is good. Fury Call was good. Silver Sound is good because it blows up enchantments and lands and stuff. I think I can. No, I don't need this many cassettes. I can like do a split like that. And do I mean, technically, I also want Silent Dawn, sort of. No, I don't. I'm gonna board out my top end because I don't want to run my top end into counter spells. Yeah. Actually, why am I boarding in Brazes? I looked at their deck again, and they have 9 creatures. And why am I boarding in cassettes for that? It's literally just Cronus Spellblade and then a bunch of control cards. It is just blue-white control again, isn't it? It's blue-white control with a slightly more interactable win condition. Actually, maybe I can. Can Crown Guard Band do stuff? No, it can't. I don't want to board in Crown Guard Band. Well, if it's just gonna be a control matchup again, might as well do this. I mean, something like this. Yeah. All right. Lots of Brazes. Nothing else. I'm gonna mulligan this. Well, I mean, I'm gonna keep this, but I don't feel great about it. I'm gonna bottom one of the Brazes because I doubt they have enough early game for me to make use of both Brazes. Okay, they play their land, Speakerphone, cool. And they can't counter this, so it's gonna resolve. And unfortunately, Ulfro has no target. I can keep plussing him, but it doesn't do much. So I'm hoping to draw a fetch. Well, that's not the right land, but I mean, it is a land, so I can't complain too much. I probably should have played it afterwards. Well, whatever. Ulfro is getting countered, right? I'm happy if you counter Ulfro. Yep. Wait, this is Jesus, it's a spell stutter for Devotion. God. Yeah, this seems extremely powerful. And then they kill my thing. Okay, sure. And that's not a very good Braze target. And I can't cast Rift Off. Cool. This thing is going to get whacked out by Agent of Deception. Okay, I run an Ulfro anyways. Gets countered by Agent of Deception number 2. I feel like one of these guys is going to eat a Braze eventually, just because I'm forced to. Okay, Iron Ascetic. Cool. Do they have another counter spell for this? Wonderful. They get to play another card. Cool. Okay, let's see what they draw again this time. I'm just gonna die to these things. They pass. Are they holding another counter spell? Fairy Call Helion. I can't play that. Cool. I pass. They draw more cards. Alright, sure. Okay. Like they whack me again. Alright, sure. I mean, I can crack the flute end of turn. Yeah. Okay, well, do I get anything? Aren't Ascetic, again. Do you have another counter spell? Far's Judgment, and it's enabled. Fine, cool, whatever. I feel like a lot of cards from the new set is going to get nerfed after this GP. Just putting it out there. Cool. Well, at least I can Braze it, unless they have a counter spell. Do they have a counter spell for this? I should. Well, actually, I should do it main phase in case they have Ifara's Judgment or whatever. Or can I? No, like wait, I can't pay for. Okay, whatever. I can see it. I can. Yeah. All right. I mean, yeah. It looks like my deck's weak against counterspell heavy decks. Although, I mean, last time I played this deck, it did decently against counterspell control decks, just because it can grind, you know, sort of. And also had stronger cards like and better mana. I have to assume I lost. Yeah, I lost a decent number of games this run just due to not having the right colors. Well, that was GPV. I mean, yeah, fun. This deck definitely needs some tuning. Please stop. Genesis Spiral is garbage. Don't run this card ever. You might want to cut blue, honestly. I mean, Asahai is good and all, but if it makes your mana that much worse, then I don't think it's worth running. But other than that, yeah, that's my run.